Hey folks, thanks for tuning in. We are going to do a quick 4K unboxing of the brand new Ruger Mark IV 2245 Lite model, and it comes with a free target, instruction manual, and I gotta say, this is an amazing little pistol as far as looks goes. I haven't actually shot it yet, but I owned a Mark III for about 3 years, and it was absolutely a blast to shoot, so I expect this one would be the same. Let's get a nice look at this one. The black edition. It does come in the burnt bronze or whatever that color is. I like the feel of the grips. It feels exactly like my other one, except for it does feel a little bit lighter since I did not have I had the threaded barrel model, not the Lite model. But excellent fit and finish as you would expect from a Ruger. And this is actually my second take of this video, because in the first one I was showing how the magazine fit in, which it does, and it has a nice new spring-loaded ejection part there. But when I tried the second mag from the factory, I've been wrestling with this thing for 10 minutes and it will not seat. So I'll investigate what's up with that mag, but weird. And I had some of my older mags that had the tandem cross bumper on them. I shaved it off a little bit, and those do fit in there nicely. So I also checked with my older Mark III holster, and it also was pleasantly a nice solid fit there. So cool. And if you guys are interested in buying this firearm, I'll give you a price match tip. Make sure your local gun shop will price match anyone. I happened to, my local gun shop wanted to charge me $4.99 for that, and I said, no way. I already know it's more like $4.30. So I had to show him an email here showing there's an in-stock listing of this. I searched around. If you guys want a link to this to show your local gun shop, I will forward this email to you if you send me a message. And I also did get a 5% off from my local gun shop. So out the door with tax, it was $436.14. So let's go ahead and test it out and see how it shoots. So disappointing with that mag problem, but we'll see how it fires. I will be doing a full review on this firearm after I've had a little bit of time to work with it. All right, first shots. I haven't adjusted the sights at all, so we'll see how it goes. Let's go for the big target. Kind of a long reset on the trigger, but nice. So I get the cowbell. Not sure if it seems pretty accurate. Yeah, maybe a little adjusting, but that worked well. This is my, wow, that's a beast of a slide release to press on that thing. Let's get him in the face. Oh, come on, gopher. Sweet. Let's do a little slow-mo with it too. Get another close look at it. Really a pretty gun. Fun to shoot. The trigger from the Mark III, I would say, is much better. This one is plastic. I'm pretty sure the Mark III was metal, and the Mark III broke around 3.5, 4 pounds. This one feels a little bit more than that. I'll do a tabletop when I go inside here to wrap this video up. But that one right there, that button, man, I've got pretty big, strong hands. that sucker, not easy at all. That's a fail, unless it needs some serious breaking in, or I'm not doing it right. What in the world? Jesus. I thought the Chad on IV88 was joking when he was talking about that. All right, and here we're going to do a little bit of slow-mo of the ejection pattern, see how that works. This is very interesting. I was intending on giving a great review of what I believed was a great firearm from a reputable manufacturer, but what in the world? These magazines that came with it, this one and this one, visually trying to figure out why one of them does not seat properly. You can see here, if you look carefully, one of them on the right here has a mark number 1, and this one over here has a mark number 2. And the one that's marked number 1 is the one that wouldn't seat. Now, when I took the pistol apart, it does in fact seat. However, if I try to put this part back on, it should click down, but it just won't. And I cannot figure out why, because they just look identical. But if I take the number 2, put it in there, it will go down and click. So I'm going to continue to fool with this thing overnight and see if I can figure out what the problem is. But that's disappointing. But I still have these other mags that work, so no worries. All right, a little while later here, I have addressed both of the concerns I had with this firearm, and I'm now comfortable with it. So first was the bolt release, and that, I believe, it's not as easy as the original because you're supposed to use it, my understanding is in conjunction with pulling back the charging handle. So if I just pull this back lightly, it does, I don't want to leave that snap cap out, it does make the button go down much more easily, and I can release that forward, no problem. And my other issue with magazine number 2, after studying it, was it was pinched in here on the bottom and bowed out on the top. So I simply had to reform it using some pliers. It's not perfect right now, but you can see that this is magazine number 1, and it is seating properly now. So let's do a quick trigger pull test on the Mark IV 2245 Lite. I did 2 already where it registered right under 4.5 and right over 4.5. So let's do a third try. So consistent there, right in the middle, as you can see at 4.5, if that's going to read. I don't know if that's going to be glared. But anyway, guys, so yeah, a couple little concerns there at first, but a first look at the Ruger Mark IV 2245 Lite, and I know I'm going to be pleased with this pistol. I might do some trigger upgrades with it, but looks like a keeper. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll do a full review here coming up soon. So have a great day. Thanks again for watching.